I have no special talent. I'm only passionately curious. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. A person who never made a mistake, never tried anything new. You never fail until you stop trying. The only sure way to avoid making mistakes is to have no new ideas. The only real valuable thing is intuition. A human being is a part of the whole called by us universe. Do not take life too seriously. You will get out of it alive. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. Creativity is contagious. Pass it on. I am neither especially clever nor especially gifted. I am only very, very curious. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. The value of a man resides in what he gives, and not in what he is capable of receiving. There are only two ways to live your life, as though nothing is a miracle, or as though everything is a miracle. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. I want to know God's thoughts. The rest are mere details. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. What counts can't always be counted. What can be counted doesn't always count. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The only source of knowledge is experience. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. The important thing is not to be right, but to find out what is right. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. Nothing will end war unless the people themselves refuse to go to war. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. If A is a success in life, then A equals X plus Y plus Z. Work is X, is play, and Z is keeping your mouth shut. When you're courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. A question that sometimes drives me hazy. Am I or are the others crazy?